Welcome back to Flex Yoga. My name is Daphna. Today we are getting into a hips and hamstrings flow. This flow is going to be a mandala style flow, so we'll be kind of switching between the front and the back of the mat through every side and through kind of a lot of the sequences. So I recommend setting up your mat like this, kind of horizontally to your screen, so that no matter where you are able to kind of take a peek at the screen if need be. You are not going to need a block or blocks through the practice. However, if you know that you like to practice with blocks, then please go ahead and grab them right now as well. And we are going to go ahead and get started. So we're starting in a comfortable seat. Please bring your right leg or your right ankle to cross in front of your left ankle. We're coming into Sukhasana, easy seat. So each foot wants to be underneath the opposite knee, and kind of flex your feet here. Allow the hands to rest over the knees. We'll just take a moment to close down the eyes, taking a nice big breath in from the nose. Big sigh out through the mouth. Deep breath in from the nose. Big sigh out through the mouth. Seal the lips and start to breathe in and out of the nose. Relax the forehead, relax the eyes, the cheeks, and the jaw. Allow the shoulders to weigh heavily away from the ears. And allow the spine to be long. Send more weight into the sits bones and just really allow yourself to arrive onto the mat and into your body. Give yourself the permission that you need just to kind of let go of whatever tension you're holding on to in the hips, and give yourself the permission that you need to really start to find a deeper opening, a more kind of released and relieved sense of being in the body. With your next in-breath, we'll reach the arms all the way up overhead. Exhale, collect the thumbs at your third eye and bow the chin to the chest, encouraging and reminding yourself to be fully here in the body, in the here and the now. With your next inhale, stretch the arms all the way back up overhead. Exhale, side stretch, right hand comes down to the ground. Reach the left fingers over to the right side, just feeling a really nice stretch through the left side body. We'll take a big breath, really find that lift through the left arm, reach over with the left fingers. Exhale, you'll spin the left hand all the way behind you, start to flex into your feet. You're coming into downward facing dog. So the left hand's gonna come behind you, the right hand follows. Start to press into the feet as you unravel your body into that downward facing dog. Really, really nice. I know that may have been a little bit confusing, but don't worry about it, you got it. From here, just start to kind of pedal out through your legs a little bit. Get comfy in that downward dog. We're gonna get the chance to do that one more time, moving through the opposite side. So if that felt a little clunky at first, you're gonna get another chance to try it out. Let's take a deep breath in right here. Come into stillness in your downward facing dog. Reach the right leg all the way up to the ceiling. Inhale, exhale, bend into the knee and take 3 circles with the right knee moving in one direction. And moving in the opposite direction. Just lubricating into that joint. Really nice. Now extend that right leg all the way back up as you inhale. Exhale, step the right foot outside of the right hand and the left foot outside of the left hand. Come all the way down into Balasana Yogi squat. Hands will come together at your heart. We'll just take a deep breath in right here and an exhale out right where you are. Find a gentle squeeze in the glutes. Now lift the elbows off of your knees And I want you to try to tap the ground with the right knee as low as you can. Even if that means that you're just hovering off the ground, you can't possibly bring it down to the ground, that's okay. This already starts to open into that hip joint, and then you'll bring it back up. Try to tap the ground with the left knee. Again, if you don't tap, that's totally fine. And you'll bring it back up. Just one more for each. Right knee. Good. And left knee. Really, really nice. Let's take a deep breath in to lift the chest again. Exhale, bring your hands behind you. You'll come into a seat, and this time cross your left ankle in front of the right ankle. Going straight into the left side, we'll take an inhale to stretch the arms all the way up overhead. Exhale, left hand comes down and reach the right fingers over to the left side. Peek underneath that right arm and find a really beautiful line through the right side body. Let's take a deep breath in, breath out. Deep breath in and a breath out. Good, inhale here. And as you exhale, that right hand will swing behind you. The left hand follows. Flex into your feet, press into the outer edges of your feet. Make your way into that down dog as you pick up your hips and gently unravel yourself. Again, really good job. Just start to pedal out through the legs. Second down dog of the practice. Beautiful. And then inhale, reach the left leg up to the ceiling. Exhale, put a bend into that knee and just start to take circles. 3 in one direction. And 3 in the opposite direction. Really good. Take a deep breath in here, look forward, exhale, left foot outside of the left hand and right foot outside of the right hand. Back into that Malasana Yogi squat, sit low, crown of the head reaches high. We'll take a nice big breath in right here, big breath out right where you are. Good, and again with those knee taps. So you'll tap right knee, bring it back up, tap left knee, bring it back up, tap right, really good, and left. Excellent, really, really nice job. Bring yourself back through center as you take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, fingertips to the ground, invert yourself in a forward fold here. Hands to shins or stay on the ground, half lift. Inhale. Exhale, fold yourself over your legs. You can keep a little bend in the knees if need be. With your next inhale, come all the way up to standing. Stretch all the way up overhead. Exhale, hinge and fold all the way forward. With your next big breath, find your half lift. Exhale, step both feet back into a high plank and just hold here for a moment. Press into the fingertips. Press into the index and middle finger knuckles, and you'll just press the shoulder blades one away from the other. Take another breath in right here. And as you exhale, lower the knees, lower yourself all the way down to the belly. Bring your feet as wide as the mat for some cobra lifts, just to open up into the heart a little bit. Squeeze into the glutes, active through the legs. Take a deep breath in, forehead to the ground. And as you exhale, allow the crown of your head to lead the way as it lifts your chest off the mat. Feel like your hands are pulling back. Inhale, come all the way down. Keep the legs and glutes active. Exhale, crown of the head leads the way as it pulls you up. Hands pull back. And once more, take a deep breath in, come down. Exhale, lift yourself up and breathe for 2. Squeeze through the glutes, squeeze through the legs, pull the hands back. Another inhale and an exhale. Come all the way down, press yourself back into a child's pose for a moment here. Just allow your hips to settle and soften towards your heels. Let's take a deep breath right where we are. And big breath out. Good. Slowly press yourself up into a downward facing dog, and we'll take a deep breath in when we get there. And a deep breath out. Really good. Inhale, stretch your right leg all the way up to the ceiling. Try to keep your hips squared with the ground here and point those right toes a little higher. Extend the leg as high as you can. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze that knee into your nose and step the foot between your hands. Lower the back knee to the ground here. As you inhale, press the hips forward, keep your fingertips on the ground. Exhale, send it back into a half split. Inhale, bend into the knee, hips forward, heart lifts. Exhale, extend it back, half split. Inhale, bend the knee, hips forward, heart lifts. Exhale, extend it back, half split. Take a deep breath in right here, find length in the spine. Exhale, fold over the right thigh, pause for a moment. Feel the stretch at the back of the right thigh and that right hamstring. Try to keep a long spine here. With your next in-breath, bend back into that right knee. Plant the palm of the left hand down on the ground. Reach the right hand up. Inhale, lift. Exhale, right hand to right knee. Push the right knee away from the body as you lift your chest up towards the ceiling. We'll take a nice big breath right here where we are. Exhale, can you allow the hip bones to sink towards the ground as the right knee pushes away to the side. Inhale, bring that right foot back down flat, the right knee back into the chest, and you'll spin the left foot over to the right. So you're starting to open up your body towards the left. Tuck the toes of the left foot under. So curl those left toes under onto the ground so that you have kind of a flexed left foot. Right fingertips settle onto the inside of that right foot. Inhale, stretch the left hand forward and overhead. And as you exhale, you'll swing the left hand all the way around, wrap it around your lower back and reach the right hand behind you. Nice deep bend in that right knee. Take a deep breath. Now we're gonna repeat this movement 2 more times. Exhale, right fingertips to the inside of the right foot. Stretch the left hand overhead. Exhale, now bring the left hand to the left ankle and reach the right hand overhead. Beautiful. 1 more time as you inhale. Right fingertips to the right foot, left hand overhead. Exhale, left hand to left ankle, hips forward, right arm overhead. See if you can send a little bit more weight into that right foot. Allow yourself to really open up through the inner right thigh. We'll take a big inhale here. Exhale, right hand will come down to the ground at the back of the mat on the outside of the left knee. Left hand follows. Spin the whole body to face the back of the mat now. So that left foot came into neutral. The ball of the right foot is on the ground. And squeeze the left knee into your chest. Good. Straight into the left side. Let's inhale. Extend the left leg up towards the ceiling. Point those toes up really nice and high. Press into the palms of the hands. Can you lift those left toes a little higher? Take a deep breath. Exhale, squeeze the left knee into your nose and step that left foot between your hands. Rest right knee onto the ground, untuck those right toes. Inhale in a low lunge, fingertips stay down, press hips forward, heart lifts. Exhale, half split, send the hips back, flex and extend into the left leg. 2 more like that as you inhale, bend into the left knee, hips forward, heart lifts. Exhale, extend, flex, fold. Really good. 1 more time just like that. Inhale, bend into the left knee, hips forward, heart lifts. Exhale, flex the foot as you extend the leg and fold over it. We're here for a count. Just allow yourself to really activate into the left leg, feeling the stretch at the back of the thigh. Keep the foot active, keep the spine long. Take a breath in and exhale, bend back into the left knee. Palm of the right hand plants itself on the ground. Inhale, stretch the left hand up to the ceiling. Exhale, place the left hand onto the left knee and start to push that left knee away from the body, encouraging your hip bones a little bit further forward and that right thigh closer to the ground. Feeling a really, really nice opening in the hips here. Press the chest up towards the ceiling. Let's take a deep breath in right here. And as you exhale, pull that left knee back into the midline, solidify the sole of the left foot with the ground. We'll start to spin that right foot to the left side. So you're starting to kind of open up your body to the right. Curl the 5 toes of the right foot under so that the foot is flexed. left fingertips and the inside of the left foot. Inhale, stretch your right hand forward. Exhale, circle the right hand around the lower back and reach the left hand overhead. Good. 2 more times. Only the next times we're going to be reaching for that ankle. So with your inhale, left fingertips to the inner left foot, reach the right hand forward. Exhale, right hand to right ankle, press the hips forward, lift your chest. Inhale, left fingertips to the inner left foot, reach right arm overhead. Exhale, right hand to right ankle, stretch left arm over. Press some more weight forward into that left knee. Keep your chest lifted. Let's take a deep breath in. Stay for the exhale. Really, really nice, beautiful opening in the hips here. Let's take a deep breath in. Exhale, start to spin yourself around behind the right leg and ball of the left foot is on the ground. Right leg neutralizes. Squeeze the right knee into your chest and then inhale, extend that right leg up and back. Beautiful job. Straight back into the right side as we take an inhale here. Exhale, push into the ground. Can you point those toes up a little higher? Another breath in. And as you exhale, let's step that right foot between the hands. Good. So essentially repeating everything that we just did, but bringing it up higher from the ground. Inhale, staying in this kind of lifted lunge. That back knee is off of the ground. Exhale for a pyramid fold as you extend over the right leg, maybe even flex into the foot. If it's a bit much for you to flex into the foot, you can keep the foot flat on the ground. So with your inhale, bend into the knee, hips forward, heart lifts. Exhale, extend the right leg as you fold over it in that pyramid fold. And one more time as you inhale, bend into the knee, open the chest. Exhale, come into that pyramid fold. Now set the sole of the right foot as well as the sole of the left foot down. Both feet are flat on the ground. That left hip is kind of opened a little bit. See if you could reach the right fingertips just a little bit further even, and maybe you have the bind of the left hand around the right arm. Anywhere on the right arm. It could be up in the bicep, it could be in the forearm, it could be at the wrist, wherever you feel like you are able to have that bind, go for it. And just fold over that right leg, feeling a beautiful stretch both in the left hip as well as the right hamstring. We'll take another big breath in, big breath out. Good, really nice. With your next inhale, you're gonna bend into the right knee, open yourself up into a warrior two. Excellent. Let's take an inhale in this warrior two, readjust yourself as much as you need. Allow yourself to really deepen the bend in that right knee. Kind of going back into that little flow that we had, only this time a little bit lifted. Inhale here. Exhale, right hand to the inside of the right foot, extended side angle, left arm reaches overhead. Exhale, reverse your warrior, left hand to left thigh, reach that right arm overhead. Good. Inhale, extended side angle, right hand to the inner right leg, left arm overhead. Exhale, reverse your warrior, left hand to left thigh, right arm reaches back. And final time, inhale, extended side angle, right hand to inner right foot, left arm overhead. Exhale, reverse your warrior, left hand to left thigh, reach the right arm behind you. Keep the deep bend in the right knee. Inhale, exhale, Skandasana, bend into the left knee as you straighten into the right leg. Now, if you need to, come up onto the tippy toes of the left foot. It's totally fine. I just mostly want you to feel the opening in the inner thigh and in your hip here. However, that left knee, try to avoid kind of coming into this variation where the knee is pointing forward. Instead, try to point the knee up as high as you can towards the ceiling. So coming up really nice and high onto those left tippy toes. Let's take a big breath in here. Beautiful. Keep the right leg active. And as you exhale, spin yourself to that left foot. And you're gonna reach the left knee into the nose, squeeze it really nice and tight, and then point those left toes high to the ceiling. Beautiful, beautiful job. Straight into the left side. Extend the left leg as high as you can. Really press into the palms of the hands. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, hug the left knee in, and step the foot between your hands. Come onto your fingertips. Inhale, press the chest forward. Exhale, for that pyramid fold, Flex into the left foot, extend the left leg and fold over it. Bend into the knee as you inhale, heart pulls forward. Exhale, flex the left leg as you fold over it. Good. One more time, inhale, bend into the knee, hips forward, heart lifts. Exhale, pyramid fold. And now set the both soles of the feet down on the ground. Those right toes are kind of angle a little bit out in order to set the foot flat. That's going to angle the right hip slightly out. And now see if you could walk the left fingertips just a little bit further forward. And you can keep the right hand where it is like we did last time, or like we did last time, if you took the bind of the right hand anywhere on the left arm, then go for it here as well. Feeling a really nice stretch in that right hip as well as the left hamstring. Let's breathe here for just another 2. Good. Let's take another big breath in. Beautiful. Make your way into warrior 2. Bend into the left knee, windmill the hands out. Really, really nice. Any kind of adjustment that you need to do in your body, go for it. We're going to go right into it here. So take a big breath in. Exhale, side angle, left hand to the inside of the left foot. Stretch the right arm forward. Good. Inhale here. Exhale, reverse warrior. Good. Inhale, side angle, left hand to inner left foot. Reach the right arm overhead. Exhale, reverse warrior, right hand to right thigh, left arm reaches back. And final time, inhale, side angle, left hand to inner left foot. Reach right arm overhead. Exhale, right hand to right thigh, reverse warrior. Left hand reaches back. Take a deep breath in, bend a little deeper into the left knee. Exhale, skandasana, the left leg extends, right knee bends, come down really nice and low. Beautiful job. Left leg is active. If need be, come onto those right tippy toes. If you're on the right tippy toes, try to keep the right knee pointing up. Try to keep your chest lifted. We're here for another 2. Beautiful. Really feeling the opening in the inner left thigh and the groin here. Let's take another inhale. And as you exhale, straight ahead into the right side, spin yourself to frame the right foot and squeeze that right knee into your chest. Gorgeous. Coming into our final sequence here as you inhale, stretch right leg up. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Extend the right leg over to the right. Fallen triangle, back heel comes down. Inhale, stretch the left hand up, push the ground away. Let's take a deep breath in. Exhale, left hand comes down, come to the ball of the left foot. Okay, so both hip bones are looking down. You're gonna kick the right leg all the way over to the right and lower the right hip to the ground. So outer right thigh is on the mat here. Press your chest forward. You should feel a really, really nice stretch. For me, I kind of feel it in like the IT band, a little bit into the psoas. Really work on bringing your chest forward. Let's take a big breath in right here. And now as you exhale, start to lift your hips. You're gonna drag that right foot behind the left hand. Rest the right knee down. We're coming into pigeon pose. Lower the back knee, untuck those back toes, hands to right shin, left hand to the right foot, right hand to the right knee. Press the chest up towards the ceiling. Let's take a big breath in right here. And as you exhale, come all the way down into your pigeon. Let's take 3 full breaths right here in our pigeon pose. Deep inhale and deep exhale. Really nice. Try to keep both hip bones facing the ground. Another 2. Another big breath in. And slowly with your next in-breath, walk your hands back into the body and you're opening up to the long edge of the mat, to the left. Tuck those back toes under just so that you can angle your body out into this kind of half straddle over to the long edge of the mat. So the right knee is bent, right foot is on the inner left thigh. We're coming into a side stretch here. Left hand reaches towards the left ankle, right arm reaches overhead, and we'll just breathe into the right side. Take another 2. And let's take another deep breath in. Press that right knee down. Good. With your next inhale, you're going to come back up and let's spin ourselves to the left foot. The sole of the right foot is going to come onto the ground. With the help of your hands, you know what? If you want to challenge yourself, I want to invite you to try to not use your hands. So I'm going to demonstrate both. With the help of our hands, we're just going to press our hips up, bend the right knee to set the sole of the left foot flat, and the right knee is on the ground. You're on those right toes are curled under here, and we're just going to pause here in this kind of like half leaning position. But if you are not using your hands, it's essentially like coming up into a pistol squat. So you want to press up into the right foot and then slowly make that transition. You're welcome to pause the video for a second, play around with that if you want to. It's not that serious. If it's not happening, it's okay. So we're gonna pause here for a sec. Let's bring the palms of the hands together and the thumbs to the third eye. Close down your eyes here. I know that this might feel like an intense stretch in the ball of the right foot and in the webbing in the right toes. Let's just breathe into it for one more inhale. Exhale, hands come down to frame the left foot, step the right foot all the way back, squeeze the left knee into your chest. Inhale, extend that left leg high up to the ceiling. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Fallen triangle, left leg kicks to the right, sole of the right foot is down. Inhale, stretch the right hand up, breathe here. Cinch that left side waist, reach the right fingertips a little bit higher as you take a deep breath in. Exhale, right hand comes down. You're gonna spin both hip bones to look down to the ground and then kick the left foot over to the right so you can set the left hip, outer left thigh on the ground. Really work on bringing that right hip bone towards the left thigh and bringing your chest out in front of you. Really beautiful stretch to the outer left waist, outer left thigh. Let's take another inhale right here. Now press into your hands, lift your hips, slide the left foot outside of the right hand, left knee behind left wrist, right knee settles down, right toes untuck. Hands come to the left leg, so right hand to left foot, left hand to left knee. Inhale, really lift your chest here for a sec. Exhale, come all the way down to your pigeon. We'll breathe here for 3. Try to keep both hip bones facing the ground for 2. And we'll take another deep breath in. Beautiful. With your next inhale, let's come back up. And you're just angling yourself out to the right. So tuck those right toes under and just kind of spin your body to face the long edge of the mat. Sole of the left foot is on the inside of the right thigh. That left knee is bent, right leg is extended. Flex the right foot. Inhale, right hand down, reach the left arm up and overhead. Exhale, reach it over for a beautiful side stretch in the left side of your body. Let's take a deep inhale. And a deep exhale. A deep inhale. Press that left knee down as you exhale. Slowly with your next inhale, come back up and you're spinning yourself to face the right foot. Same thing as before. Option 2, use your hands to roll over the left knee and set the sole of the right foot down. Option 2, not use your hands and essentially come up into that sort of pistol squat as you keep those left toes curled under, left knee on the ground, sole of the right foot down. Hands together, thumbs to third eye, close down the eyes, take a big breath in, big breath out. Big breath in, big breath out. Release your fingertips to the mat to frame the right foot. Lift your hips and step that left foot alongside the right. Inhale, find some length in the spine. Exhale, fold yourself over your legs. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Stretch up, reach up. Exhale, chair pose. Sit low. Good. Hands to heart center. Come onto the tippy toes. And slowly sit your hips down to your heels. Good. Find some balance here. Take a big breath in. Exhale with as much control as possible. Sit your hips down. Good. And we're coming into Baddha Konasana. Butterfly, soles of the feet are together and the knees are apart. Let's take a big breath to find some length in the spine. Exhale, fold forward. We'll breathe here for 3. Another 2. And let's take another deep breath in. Inhale, slowly come back up into a seat. Hands come to the knees as you close the knees off. Reach the fingertips forward. Inhale, exhale, roll down with control and hug those knees into your chest. Really, really nice. Let's finish off with some happy baby here. Grab for the outer edges of the feet, kick the feet up, keeping the knees bent, and just rock from side to side. And since we did such a good amount of hamstring opening, if you are at all inclined to explore extending one leg and then the other, go for it. Every time that you rock to one side, you'll extend the leg of that side. So when you rock to the right, you extend right leg. When you rock to the left, you extend the left. We'll take another big breath in and exhale. Feet together, knees together. Give yourself another hug. Inhale. And as you exhale, set your feet down. Extend your legs all the way forward and reach your arms along the body. Palms will face up as we take a big breath in from the nose. Big sigh out. Inhale. Exhale. Allow yourself to take this time just to kind of soak in all that movement and all that presence that you created on the mat and in your body. And give yourself permission just to hang out here for a moment longer, to really kind of soak up any last little bits of energy that are still floating around you, and to really allow yourself to wilt away any tension that is still residing in any part of your body. We'll take another big breath in right here. Big sigh out. Slowly wiggle the fingers and the toes. Take any stretches that feel good for here and now. And then slowly roll over to one side into a fetal position, just allowing your body to be supported here as you start to transition from your final resting pose to the rest of your day. When you feel like you're ready, meet me in a comfortable seat, allowing the hands to collect at heart center in Anjali Mudra. And take one final cleansing breath as you inhale through the nose and sigh it out. Inhale the thumbs to the third eye, recognizing mind, intellect, intuition. Exhale, bow chin to chest, recognizing light, life, and love within. Thank you so much for taking the time to move your body to just kind of practice. It's already a huge, huge step for you in your practice and in your journey just to have shown up. And thank you so much for allowing me to guide you in that. I really hope that your hips are feeling nice and kind of loose and juicy now. I hope that you feel a lot better and a lot less tense in your body. If you enjoyed this class and you want to see more classes like it, then please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and maybe even share with a friend or family member. Thank you so much, and I will see you again next time.